Happy Friday, everyone. Yep, it's the XS1, the 1970 Yamaha XS1 650 twin. It's the bike that I found online. The guy was paid to clean out a home. This was in the basement. Engine was seized. He was told to bring it to the scrapyard, and instead he figured maybe somebody would want it for parts or something. He put it up for sale, and I was just lucky enough to be right there online when he posted it, and 45 minutes later and $400 later, it was mine. Now there's a lot more into it. To get it running and get it back into original shape. The whole front end had to be replaced. There was the wrong front end on it. But when you come across a deal like this, man, you got to grab it if you're into that kind of thing. So I took it up on the highway this morning. The speedometer said 65 or thereabout-ish. My phone said 64, so I was a little upset I didn't get that extra mile an hour, but what are you going to do? I just got out of work. It's about 10:15 in the morning. Get a half-day Friday, and I got the rest of the day to myself. So while I like all these bikes to be original, that's why I found the front end and all that, I don't necessarily stick to everything original. It does have a upgraded charging system in it, and it has electronic ignition in it, and it also has VM435 carburetors on it, Micunis. I tried rebuilding the originals, and I just had no luck with them. I bought these, and they took a while to do some jetting because I'm not really that skilled at jetting. I mean, if it's mid-range, top end, I can figure it out what needs to be what, but one thing affects something else, so it's a back and forth game until you get it right. So yeah, it's probably already about 80 degrees out. It's supposed to get around 90 today. No humidity though, so that'll be good. And I'll go home, probably got things to do, cut the lawn, play with the dogs, edit some video. But I'm not there yet. Not there yet. Still got about 20 miles to go or so. So I just put my 200th mile on this since getting it running. And that was 2 years ago. And you'd think I'd have more miles on it by now, but a lot of it, because it was 2020, was COVID, trying to get it registered. That took a while because motor vehicles was kind of like closed. They weren't allowing people in. Everything had to be done through mail, and it took weeks. Yeah, it was a mess. But it was worth it. I mean, it wasn't my only bike, so, I wasn't in that much of a hurry. I'd say it was I'd say I started the process in April and probably finished in September. This is a road I haven't gone on this week yet. The problem is though, is when it comes out to the end of it, then I gotta make a decision which way to go. It's a nice road though. I've come this way in the mornings and it's like pitch black on this road. And I've seen like about 5 rabbits. So hopefully you've been watching it every day and you've seen all 5 bikes. And now you can make an educated vote on which bike you want to see do a 100-mile ride to Covered Bridge. One that I do annually, and I haven't done it yet this year. Normally I take one of the newer bikes, but this year I figure I'll take one of the old ones. You can let me know in a comment below. Email me. Put an email address up there. I've got a couple of votes so far. It's a tie. You might be the one that decides my fate. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way because I haven't gone this way this week. We're going to eventually end up on those roads that I always end up on. Well, there's a couple of rides this week I didn't end up on them. I'll have to say the 68 Triumph, the 72 Honda, and this 70 Yamaha all have a distinct smell when they're running. And yes, some of it is oil. Just the nature of the beast with the crankcase ventilation and all that. But it's something you don't forget, and something you know, that when you get a whiff of it, it brings you back to the old bikes. It's funny how smells can bring you back like that. You know, last time I took this bike home from work, I was going to do a loop around the reservoirs. And what happened was, I started running out of fuel, like right around here somewhere. And there's no gas stations between here, you know, there's one between here and my home, and it's like right up the street from my house. So I only went by the reservoir. I didn't turn up the other way and come by it again. So maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll go around the reservoir. It's a beautiful day. I mean, a lot of times when I do it, the sun's not out. Today might be that day. It probably doesn't have as much pickup as it should, but it's close. There's no bogging down on it or anything. It's not really hesitant. I don't know how to put it. It just feels like there's a little bit more I could get out of this. And check this out. You see that Easter Island head? I've been driving by that every day I come down this road. Who puts that in their yard? I mean, where do you even get something like that? I mean, at a head shop? When I was young, they had head shops. They didn't sell anything like that. Heads or us? I don't know. I don't know who puts a statue of an Easter Island head in their yard, but somebody does, apparently. Every now and then you can see a herring out there just standing in the water near the edge waiting for a fish or something to come by. Well, I did my 5 days, 5 different bikes. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep these short. I think they've been getting a little longer. But yeah, I've enjoyed it, and I hope you have too. And I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.